Yo guys, what's going on? I am back today with some more Tandemaus Tuesday. How are you doing today, PokeGamer, Dice, and Parker? I hope y'all is having a nice day. I had a very long day of school today. Yippee. Bad? That does not sound good. It's kind of the definition of not good, I suppose, in a way. Mayhaps. Dude, I'm so busy with school. I might not stream tomorrow, I do not know yet. You did a whole lot of nothing, understandable. I wish I could, bro. Oh, I forgot the onions. You're good, Parker? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna be very busy tomorrow. I might not stream. I'll skip the morning stream at the very least. You got out of bed. Wow. Your friend group is breaking? It's not necessarily a bad thing. You could consider it a bad thing. I don't know. You got out of bed, that is an achievement in itself, right? Sure, for you it is, bud. For you it is. For you, almost anything is an achievement. Because of one human being. Very interesting. That does sound very interesting. If your friend group breaks up over one human being, that probably is a very one-sided friend group to begin with. Or at least that's what it sounds like to me. But I don't know. I don't know much about friend groups. I see mine like once a year. So, yeah. Whoops, did not mean to walk into that. The founder, the CEO of Friends. Yes, of course. I don't know, I'm pretty sure my friend group split up in half too. Or at least so I've heard, I don't know. I don't see them much. I don't really have a CEO of the friend group of 10 humans. You don't? Crazy. I don't know, if we have a CEO of the friend group, then I'm definitely not that one. Why do you word it like that? We, who, we? What? Who? Are you sure you're human? He at the very least think so. Bro, most definitely has Mark Zuckerberg in his friend group. Somehow Mark Zuckerberg came up on school today. Like, as a topic, not like actually Mark Zuckerberg showed up, but like, as a topic. Hello, Bob. No, you cannot tell a joke. It is strictly forbidden. I hang out with my human friends doing human activities. I don't. Or at least not in person. I also engage in human activities. Nice. Is gaming a human activity or is it a cyborg activity? Do you want to know my human friends' names? No. Probably shouldn't go doxing your friends on stream, that doesn't sound like a great idea. I love breathing and consuming like water like normal humans do. Like me. Ish. Oh, hello there, Mr. Me. How are you? Has it been that long since you've been here last, Mr. Me? Has it really been that long? Are you playing... I mean, apparently not, but you could have been playing Sending Spotlight Hour. Isn't that like a privacy violation of their rights? Well, if it's just first names, then most definitely probably not. I don't really know how doxing laws work, especially internationally. I have no clue how that works. We just have all agreed as human beings that it's the wrong thing to do. But, I don't know. Does anyone have Scarlet with the DLC? I have Scarlet with the DLC. I cannot connect it to the internet, but I have it. What for? Why are you asking? Oh. I don't think I've been in stream since Saturday, maybe Friday. So you missed, what, 2 streams? Oh no, Mr. Me. Oh no. This one in our class doxed a guy because he was rude. I mean, especially, you know, within a country, it's probably very illegal. It depends on... How do you dox a friend, though? That's the question that I wonder. I'm desperate for the Scarlet exclusives. Why are you asking for the people with DLC, though? You mean his address and parents' number? Do you not have the address and parents' number of the entire class? Nah? Oh. Very interesting. In the Netherlands, we do share that. I don't know. Nice, Pokey Gamer. 70 hours is a long time. You are right, bro. Damn. Y'all at least watch the short, right, of the vlog. Surely. He rich AF, bro. Interesting. You got 20 shinies in common day? Damn, I got 4. Is there a vid? Bro. Did you not comment on it, Bob? Bro, are you dumb? Multiple times based. I mean, if his parents are that rich, why aren't they suing him if it's an illegal thing to do? That's a short, and a short is not a video? In your opinion? Is it a moving image? Right, yeah, sure, Bob. What do you think of your joke? Honestly, bro, I did not read it. That was way too much text. Like, I'm just gonna be 100% honest, that was way too much text. And it said it was your joke, so... Yeah, that makes me want to read it even less. I'm just not gonna lie. Average Dutch person? Sure, buddy. Have we got the new bot wave yet? The huh? Hello there, Bill. How are you doing? I think the last time someone found that joke funny was in the 70s. Fair. Fair enough. Yeah, I just honestly can't be bothered to read it, you know? Beep boop, right. You like the classics? The 70s. Ugh. You had a scam call me in class? Me too, buddy! From freaking Friesland! Why? I've actually been called by this particular number a lot, I think. I can't check right now. But... well, everybody getting called by scammers today. That's crazy. What time? I do not remember, honestly. You are called by a mobile number? Me too. Shine time. That my job... Oh, you picked up. I didn't pick up. Around 9:45 AM. No, it's like in the afternoon, I think. Pretty sure. Jokes on them, I don't apply for jobs. How did you get your current job then? If you don't apply for jobs. I was in the middle of English. Yeah, I was in the middle of a class too. To be fair, I was also freaking chatting on Discord in the middle of class. Bro, I was bored out of my mind. I did not care. Not gonna lie. Dice as a job? Whoa, Bob. Somebody who's freaking older than 18 has a job? What? What? That's crazy, bro. That's unbelievable. Womp womp. He works in the casino, baby. You almost fell asleep during class. I don't know, class today was really stupid. You know how I said I was basically done with one course? I am not. Help. Help. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be so busy until the end of the year. It is crazy. And I have to go to Paris in the middle to, like, yippee! You had an exam and someone did the loudest fart ever. Oof. I can help you, you just have to go to Belgium. I don't think you can help, Bob. Not really. As a matter of fact, I think you're quite incapable of helping. I had to put my head down because I was wheezing off and crying of laughter. What exams were there in the Netherlands today? Let me Google. If you go to Belgium, you cannot go to school. Why not? Huh? What exams did the Netherlands have today? What is today? May 13th. Today is whatever the frick. I've never heard that before. At the very least, English is today. What the hell is the other one? Social sciences. I have never heard of that being a high school subject before. Social sciences. We had we had social studies, but this is social sciences, not social studies. Yeah, I know. First of all, that subject everybody has and nobody does finals in. So, that is something else, yes. It is science, not studies. You know what science means, right? In grade 7, our school does a graduation thing, and some of us smart ones, including me, have to work to get over 50% scholarship. Man, scholarship, bruh, you know, scholarship moment. Do we have scholarships in the Netherlands? Like, the way that they have them in English, or in England and in America? I actually don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. Dice would probably know that. Check our channel on Discord. Oh god. Like, Pokegame, I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty cool and it should definitely be, you know, be a pass, but an A is the highest grade you can get, right? Like, I don't want to be mean or anything, but like, that looks like it took 20 minutes of work. maybe a bit more. I don't know. It looks cool, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't have scholarship. Yeah, exactly. It is also social sciences, but also in the US. What do you learn at social sciences? I genuinely have no clue. The highest is A star star. Okay, well then an A I guess is fair maybe. 20 minutes? No way. No. If you got all the materials and the sewing machine ready... Oh, this was hand sewn, wasn't it? Was this hand sewn or machine sewn? Probably hand sewn. Okay, I guess that would take a little longer. An hour, maybe. What is A star star? That's the highest grade you can get, apparently, in the land of the pokey gamer. Which is what? America? Britain? I don't know. I have a monster I made as well. I have made a plushie before at Textile Works as well. But it was consistent of like a bunch of different materials. I still have it. Nah. Bro. 10 lessons or more? Bro, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of fabric that you put together. What? How does that take 10 lessons? I made a pillow in year 9 and 3? Like, I'm sorry, but... If you... Some people haven't even finished yet? I mean, if you include the entire design part, and the designing has to be super detailed and specific for your, you know, specific school assignment, then I guess I'd understand it. But the actual crafting process... Maybe the lessons are 5 minutes. Could be true, I suppose, but I don't think so. Hold on, I'm gonna go take a picture of something that I made in like 2-3 lessons. Show you what 2-3 lessons worth of stuff is. Please upload this thing. That'd be cool. Thank you. Our lessons are about 45 minutes. Next Prince to his other desk. Other desk? Bruh, what? I would have multiple desks. Google Photos. Log in, please. To Google Photos. I do not want the app. Thank you very much. I just realized the picture that took, the guy's head is filled with freaking dust. It's been hanging there for like 8 years. That's crazy. Hold on. Where's this picture? There he is. This thing took about 100 minutes to make. Tops. I think. There's no way this thing took more than 100 minutes. What is that? Did you not have to make a monster for Textile Works in 7th grade? Nah, you did the bilingual course. You probably had some different stuff going on. It was supposed to be a monster. It was supposed to be ugly looking. That was the purpose of it. It's been hanging above my bed for like 8 years. This is not a joke. That's actually true. I don't remember any of this. This was year 1 of high school. Everybody's screaming in terror. Maybe I blocked this memory. I don't know, hold on. Can I... Control Z? No. I can. What the hell just happened? Are you insane? Before you know he's going to become Toy Story? Right. I don't know, he has like buttons for his eyes, he has like a bag as a head, kind of a bag material. He's got like a bunch of like woolly stuff for the body. He got wings made of a net and like iron wire with the stuff around it. He got buttons for arms, little weird things for legs, and then some kind of sacks for shoes or something. I don't know. He's got sticks coming out of his head. I didn't even know that. I don't remember a whole lot about the creation process. I got a bit more art than that. You want to see some more art I have in my room? Hold on, I actually... you know what? No, I'm not going to show it in Minecraft, actually. I actually have the art hanging in my room in Minecraft. That I have in my room IRL. I probably have the pictures. Do I have the pictures easily available in Google Photos? I might actually... Maybe not. Oh, wait, I can scroll further back. I do have the pictures! Oh, sick. Hold on. I'll just save these real quickly. I have a couple more art pieces in my room that I made in high school. Okay, that does not dox me. Oh, wait, actually, does it? It does. Hold on, I can't show this picture. Frick. I can't show this one. Okay, let's not show the middle picture. I saved it, but I won't show it. I'm actually not going to show it. You know what? I'm only going to show one of them, because the others actually kind of have info on them. I don't think how clearly you can see it, but... Here, this is hanging behind my monitor. Oh god, the quality is terrible, but... I might a town shitty in perspective. Yippee. Hello there, Mr. Beast. How are you doing? Definitely the real one. I see your face. Yeah, right. You definitely see my face. Uh-huh. I was horrible at drawing. I wasn't good at it either. I definitely wasn't good at it either. Is your name on them? OMG Reflection. Yeah, my name is on the other two. It's on this one as well, but it's somehow cropped out. My name was visible on the other two, so I'm not going to show those. Much better than me, clearly. I for some reason still have all the art hung up in my room. It was my mom's idea, and I guess it just stayed there in it somehow. Yeah, no, Hexlar, you know, my real name. Also, Dyson, what did Dyson me? Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's something that I made as well, isn't it? Hold on, how do I get this to my PC? Oh wait, I can just open what's up on my PC. Oh, this is something I made for Dice. Oh, this is so stupid. Oh my god. Hold on, save the image, save as... You have got to do cooking after the half term? Oh yeah, good thing I don't go to a school that has cooking. Only special schools in the Netherlands have cooking. Here, this is something I made for Dice. Oh god, if this is the 3-segmented form? If this is the 3-segmented form, this is gonna be in the video, that'd be really funny. Also, that's the first double Tandemaus in one sandwich. That's pretty cool, I guess. Wow. Did that genuinely... Did anybody recognize what that was? It's a meme. It's a meme! Yeah, no, his real name definitely is Justin. Bruh, Mr. Beast, have you tried to click the member button before? Just wondering. Bro. So now I know it 100% is not. Who knows? You know, Bill, Dice was 100% willing to meet you IRL when he went to England. You could have just, you know, nicked his passport there. Figured out what his real government name is. Dylan Hedges. Oh, Dylan Hages, yes. No, that's definitely him. You hate your name? Don't hate your name. There's no need for that. You love your name, Bob? Yeah. Bob is a great name. Who could not love the name Bob? How does this guy have pickup? Where can you see his ability? Cheek pouch. This Pokemon HP is restored when it eats any berry. How does this guy have a max potion as a held item? What? Why? How does he hold a max potion? I'm actually kind of confused. But I'm not gonna question it, I guess. He can do whatever he wants, you know. I'm not gonna interfere. Switch Tandemaus in party? What do you mean? You got two of them though? Yes. I do. I sent the other one to the boxes. Wanna see? Because you don't trust me? Wow, look at that. Another one. What? No, right, crazy. Can I check if they have a mark? I could, yeah, that's an option. Correct. The funny thing is that they're gonna be soft reset away, so I sincerely do not care at all. I'm happy I gave Smeargle safety goggles. Yeah, you could have also given it leftovers. Or just used not Smeargle to chain. Would have both been options. I think for my trap and chain, I'll probably use Solgaleo if I had to guess. Probably. I don't remember, I could watch it back. Kinda don't wanna. It's a good water attacker. What moves did you give Smeargle? To be honest, I gave my Smeargle a multi-hitting move so I could easily fight sturdy Pokemon, and I never shiny onto the sturdy Pokemon. I just realized that. I have two Smeargle for the purpose of SOSing, and neither of them ever... Both of them have multi-attacking moves, and neither of them ever hunted a sturdy mon. Does Aqua Jet deal enough damage to Oko all Trapinch? That's interesting. Damn, it was hot today, bro. I was wearing a jacket today. Oof. I guess it was kind of my fault. I mean, to be fair, I left, and I also left in the grease outside, so... I don't know, I was thinking about walking Senegal Spotlight Hour, but I was just like, it's warm, I'm tired after a long day of school, I just want to go home. Shiny on some Tandemaus. Smeargle's level 100, so is mine, but it's got an attack stat of a freaking Caterpie. I had a storm, my weather said it was 20 degrees. Yeah, summer storms, that happen. Sandwich ended? No. I don't know what you're talking about. You got Eevee trained? Yeah. I don't know, I just don't use Smeargle for chaining. I use Smeargle to set up the chain. Sometimes I use it for chaining on weak mons, but usually I just don't use Smeargle. Currently, what is my current SOS setup for the gendered decks? I think I use a shiny Gliscor from some website as false wiper. I use my either shiny Dialga from a website or my shiny Giratina from a website for the pressure. I use an execute for the harvest trick. Harvest skill swap trick. And I use a Wigglytuff for the Q-charm. It's definitely a team. Why you use pressure for higher call-in rate? I think, yeah, pretty sure. And I don't know, I know using super effective moves is smarter, but I don't care about that. I don't want to switch my moves every hunt. Feebas calls in often enough. I'm still hunting Feebas, I'm still hunting Feebas. Jesus Christ, that hunt takes forever. Need pressure mold on. Intimidate also works. Intimidate, pressure. I think there's one more. Unnerve might also work. I'm not sure. Don't use Unnerve though. While Unnerve probably does give a higher call-in rate, you can't infinite chain with Unnerve. So probably not a great idea. You know, I guess your Aqua Jet actually does give you a higher answer rate. Which I guess is not a terrible idea. I don't infinite chain anyway. Oh, why not? Dude, if you plan to do any SOS hunts in Gen 7, get an infinite chain set up. It's so much better. You never have to worry about the Pokemon KOing itself. Can't be asked to set it up. If it's for one hunt, fair. But if you want to do just 2 hunts or more, set it up. Please. It takes 15 to 20 minutes to set up an infinite chain. And then you can use it every time in the future. I highly recommend it. I'll do it after Trap Pinch. Yeah, fair. Why am I back in freaking Paldea? Oh, I forgot to save. Also, I'm only doing 2 sandwiches today. I kind of still want to do some schoolwork tonight. Because I already have to do a ton tomorrow. So, as I already said, tomorrow, we do not do a morning stream. And then an evening stream if I've got time. Ew, Ugabyte, ew, no. But you can also get cast form. I got cast form from my first Trapinch chain, which was really cool because I still needed it, and cast form is kind of hard to get. Yeah. I got cast from a freaking Trapinch chain, which is pretty cool. Also, genuine question. Were there only Nidoqueen showcases today? Where were the freaking Nidoking showcases? What the heck? I had an XL's Nidoking and I just lost both Nidoqueen showcases I was in. That was cringe. Did we see Dice's hair in the shorts? Did we, Dice? Was that you? Was that you in the shorts? I don't know if it's a super effective move for Gabite. Oh no, 1 turn will you not have the higher answer rate, which is probably very high for Trapinch anyway. Oh no. Dice hasn't watched the short. He has watched it like... Dice saw it before I uploaded it actually. I don't know, maybe I wasn't a suspiciously censored person. Call rate is 9. Yeah, but what's his answer rate? Do you know what his answer rate is? I don't know exactly. I actually wonder what the numbers mean. Is it like, if a Pokemon has a calling rate of 9, would that mean they have a 9% chance to call in a Pokemon? Is that how it works? At full health? Without adrenaline or pressure or any other, you know, effect? I wonder. What's Feebas call-in rate? I feel like it's gotta be 9 as well. Rewatched it? Nothing. Not even a shadow. What do you mean, not even a shadow? Also, fun fact, the entire experience, you know, because Nintendo and other people were recording at the event, I did actually wear a hoodie and a face mask the entire event, so... I had a even more of a disguise ready that I could wear, but I didn't, because... Oh, dude, it was so hot that day, bro. We had to wait in a in a freaking glass chamber before we could enter. In the sun. That was diabolical, bro. That was crazy. And I wore a freaking hoodie. Can't find the answer rate? Yeah, probably. The only dish you could realistically gather from Nintendo's footage is that Hex is white. Whoa, it's not like I've done like hand cam streams and that. No way. Isn't it also 9, mate? I don't know. I don't even know how to catch or the answer rate gets calculated. Does anybody have a freaking formula on the Pokemon calling and answer rates? Yeah, if you go to Bulbapedia, it does actually say something about answer rate. Oh, here. The answer rate is multiplied by a factor of 1.2 if the player's leading Pokemon has intimidated on their... That's only the leading Pokemon? I genuinely did not know that. It's multiplied by 1.5 if the Pokemon called for help in the previous turn is calling again consecutively, regardless of whether the previous call is answered or not. I didn't know that. It's multiplied by a factor of 3 if the Pokemon's most recent call for help was not answered, and it's multiplied by 2 if the calling Pokemon was hit and survived a super effective move earlier in the same turn that it makes the call. So super effective moves do not help, actually. Did not know that. Aha. Okay. So, Intimidate, Unnerve, and Pressure only work if they're the lead Pokemon. I did not know that. Shorts are against the dress code in my school. Imagine having a dress code in school. Bruh. Skill issue. British moment. So I need a dead Dialga or something in my first slot, or alive. I would have to be dead, I don't know. But then I can't Smeargle chain? What do you mean? You know you can just swap to Smeargle, right? Like, that's not illegal. Bruh. You have a school uniform? Cringe. You don't know about Arena Trap, right? Ooh. I don't know. Actually, I did kind of... Yeah, but not every Trap Pinch has Arena Trap. I know that, because I use a Trap Pinch. For its Arena Trap purposes. Yeah. Bruh. Not every trap in chess arena trap. Most do? It's 50%, Bill. What do you mean most do? Heck, it's slightly left in the... lefty? It's slightly less than 50% due to the hidden ability existing. How much would you rate the experience out of 10? Honestly, a solid 8. It was actually a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. Genuinely. It was pretty fun. And Dice, what will you rate out of 10, the experience? I could use the Absol, you could. Also, it might be possible to use a smoke ball on the Dialga. I'm not 100% sure if that works, but you could at least try. Like an 8? Base, that's what I said. Pressure and fall swap, you could do that, I suppose, yeah. Fair. I don't know, what was like the worst experience that we had at the event? Like, I don't know, the fact that we had to wait in queues was probably the worst part, I guess. I don't know, it wasn't much bad. Most of the games that we played were fun. Only the freaking camera of Mario Party sucked. But it wasn't necessarily a bad experience, it was just like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely not buying that. Setting up infinite chain now. Did you give up on your previous chain to set up a new chain? I don't know if I would have recommended that, but fair enough, you do you. Alright, good luck with that. You know how to, right? The queues were annoying, but they weren't that long. Yeah, especially near the end of the day. If we wanted to, we could have just played Mario Kart like 10 times in a row. You're gonna buy DK? Probably, yes. That game actually looks pretty fun. Because my Smeargle died? Skill issue. That's why you give it leftovers. Although I don't think leftovers exactly cancels out the Sandstorm, I think, so that wouldn't really help much. I know. The wheelchair game was really fun. It was really fun, but are you gonna spend money on it? No. And I was good at it too. We played the wheelchair game. I think we played... Our team scored 12 points. The opposing team scored 2 points. Dice scored all 12 points by throwing three-pointers the entire time. Bro was cracked, actually, though. In like the 2 minutes that we had to play, bro made freaking 4 3-pointers. Bro was actually cracked at the wheelchair game. I had sincere issues steering. Might have been my Joy-Con that was slightly defected, I don't know. Probably was a skill issue though. Let's be honest. I made 2 shots, I just missed both of them. Dice did not want to pass. I need eggs with Harvest, yes. Or Phantom. If you have Gen 6 and Pokemon Bank, it's probably faster. Oh, wait, no, you need Transfire, never mind. It's probably Execute is probably the fastest way, yeah. Just want you to know that Execute's hidden ability is Harvest, so you're gonna need to get a hidden ability Execute. When I had the ball, I'd score a 3-pointer in like 5 seconds. Bro, really got the ball, ran towards the 3-point line, went over the 3-point line, was like, nope, backed it up, and then threw the ball. Bruh. I'd rather die. What do you mean, I'd rather die? What are you talking about, Bill? Phantom Mist Sun and Moon. I guess that's fair. But it's easier to get its hidden ability in X and Y if you have Friend Safari. I failed all the other Discord hunts because my pet doctor ate my giraffe. Ah, yeah. Nah. Understandable. I mean, you can win the current one. There's nothing wrong with that. Get a Pokemon with move that reveals abilities. Yeah, exactly. Phantom is going to be easier to catch. Yeah, but it's going to be harder to chain. Because you're going to have to soak it before you fall swipe it. A Flygon ate my piano, so I can't. Fair. Fair. That's a good point, actually. I want to chain Phantom. Bruh. I want the hidden ability. How do you get the hidden ability, Bill? Bruh. Catch and release. Wild Pokemon cannot have their hidden ability. Bruh. Can they? I don't think so. That's not a thing, is it? Oh, hidden ability. Acquisition methods. Yeah. It's not a thing. But it's about to crash out, yeah. Yeah, what Bob says in YouTube chat. Get a chain above 11 and check every Pokemon's ability that gets called in. That's why I said it'll take like 15 to 20 minutes. I cannot tell if this is a shiny. It is not. That took me a while to figure out. What ability shows opponents? Ordinary has the move entrainment, and I think Pangoro has the move entrainment. You want to use entrainment, basically. I don't know how one learns entrainment. Gen 7 entrainment. Plus or minor at level 49. Chingling at level 19. Chingling at level 19, Pangoro learns it at level 1. Audino at level 29. Danny level 39. Can you like say that the one I caught from Scarlet Violet from Sword Shield? No. Yeah, Leavanny might learn it, but Leavanny learns it at like a really late level. Leavanny learns it at level 43. I don't know if he wants to grind a Pokemon at 43. You know what I mean? When you catch it, it has it. That's a good point. Leavanny does spawn at an incredibly high level. You could try and encounter a Leavanny. But I think Bill plays an emulator, so then all of a sudden encountering a Leavanny becomes a whole lot harder. What I personally did is I caught a Pangoro, relearned it entrainment, and then went to the Execute Island and just started chaining, and then Pangoro was able to deal with it. Island Scan Pokemon only actually appear at one level, Bob, so if it either appears with it or it doesn't. You can also go to Pony Island Scan on a Wednesday and get a level 57 Leavanny that already knows entrainment. That is also an option. Scum of the earth. Okay, I didn't know if you actually knew this. I saw a short about it, and everything you see on the internet obviously is true. But apparently, you do not own the Nintendo Switch 2 once you buy it. You own a license to use it that can be revoked at any moment. If you try and mod your Nintendo Switch 2, they will just turn it off. In America, yes. Here, no. Okay, good. In my opinion, who is the most mysterious? I don't know. The heck? America only, thank God. And what about the games? Do we own the games, or do we also not own the games? You would never ever allow that, yeah. Wait, but why in America though? It's a Japanese company. You own a license to the games, okay. But I mean, it's been out for a while, but we do own the physical games, right? Like, they cannot take that away from us, can they? If you own a game physically, how could they take that away from you? America's bigger than Japan? Maybe. Because America doesn't care about the citizens, yeah. They have their keys now. Yeah, now they are, but not on the Switch 1. Yeah, I guess you're right. On the Switch 2, yeah, no, fair. The most mysterious are the lurkers. That is so true, Bob. That is so true. But like, you don't own any game on the Switch 2. Okay, but like, if buying a game isn't owning, then pirating a game isn't stealing. What is the argument against that? Genuine question. What level do I have to get Pancham to? I don't know if Pancham learns entrainment. Pancham evolves starting at level 32, I think. Hold on. Entrainment. Oh, Pancham also learns at level 42. Pancham learns it before Pangoro, actually. It's illegal. I mean, it hasn't really been tested in court, I think, so feel free to try. Right. I think I'm good. I don't know. Just like a genuine question. I know if you mod your Nintendo Switch 2 that Nintendo will just turn it off. Do they have like a built-in mechanism for it? Because then it seems hacked. That's not that many, Bill. You're overshooting it. It's only 10 million. And do you know how many Gimmiggle raids I have checked, Bill? That is completely legit, bro. They'd win anyway, even if you're in a fight. Oh, yeah, probably. But like, how does Nintendo shut off the Switch 2 if you try and mod it? Because I feel like there has got to be a way around it, right? There's no way that they can do that without fail. Like, there has got to be a way around it. It's either a physical component that you can just remove, I'd say, or it's a component on the chip, in which case you just replace the chip. Or if it's something online, then just don't connect your Switch to the internet. I don't know. Probably an E-fuse, okay. Well, that's above my pay grade. Just uninstall the program that does it. I mean, if you do it fast enough. What is an E-fuse? Please enlighten the classroom. Please do. Electronic fuse. That explains it. Yeah, no, absolutely. If they hate mods so much, why don't they make it real? Because they'll lose money. Basically, when it trips, there's no way to untrip it. Okay, but what if you remove it before it trips? And they're built into the CPU, okay. So you'd have to replace the CPU, which is probably not that easy. Probably not. And the funny thing is, with the tariffs, getting a European Switch 2 is now more expensive than ever as well. Like, that's just an unreasonable option. Or like a Canadian Switch. Oh, you can't just replace it, bro. For two questions. How does the region lock work exactly, and exactly which countries have the E-Fuse? Who's gonna sell you a Switch 2 CPU? Yeah, that's a good question. I know, so... But like, wouldn't it be smart to just, like... If you plan to mod your Switch, wouldn't it be smart to just tank the Terrace or the one from Canada? And then... do that? I don't think Nintendo was gonna tell us. Right. Why does American tariff affects the Switch 2? If you want to order it from another country, so it doesn't have the E-Fuse, then you're gonna have to pay tariffs over it. Because Nintendo hates us. We know. Like, what if everybody just decides to, you know, block Nintendo and just start... You know what I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but you know what I mean. Frick Nintendo. Also, I really hope that the Nintendo Switch scalpers do not manage to sell their Switches. That'd be really nice. I would like that. I hope they all pre-ordered it at $450 and then the price is gonna drop to $400 real quickly. What if someone accidentally trips all the E-Fuses and screws everyone over? That'd be really funny. That would be really expensive for Nintendo. I can live with the 460 price tag. I can live with the 460 price tag, but I still really hope that it just goes down by even the tiniest bit, just so scalpers are screwed. Also, how many games are really gonna be 90 euros? We got the Mario Kart. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever have a reason to mod my Switch 2, but the Switch 1 I will probably mod once Pokemon Bank shuts down. I think that is my current plan still. If it's not happening on Europe Switch 2s, I don't see what's wrong. What do you mean? The modding of Switches? I don't know, modding your Switch does still risk you being banned from online, which is, you know, on Epic, which is why I don't do it right now. But, I don't know. Yes, it is, well, why did we go from ranch to bank to home? You forgot box, but okay. Because money? Oh, getting cheaper games on resales? You're still gonna get banned from online, Bill, if you do that. Your Switch might not get, you know, deaded, but you will be unable to connect to the internet. Sure, Bob. Uh-huh. I did that with my Scarlet Violet DLC. Ooh. Well, you can get lucky, I suppose. But, you know. Just so you're aware, you can get banned from that, probably. Ah, there he is, again. Mr. Me was just gone for a bit. Catching some Sandy Ghost, which ended 38 minutes ago, but oh well. There's a reason they're cheaper on those reseller websites. Yeah. Bro was doing something else. Cringe. Imagine not being in the Hexler streams, bro. Hello there, Marco. How are you doing? Wasn't your choice? It's always your choice. You could have just said no. Go drink something, Marco. Make sure you drink enough. We'll go away in a few days. How do you get a different color, a miscolored skin from dryness? What the heck? You can't drink away blindness. True. Dryness, not either, probably, maybe. Build doesn't have online anyway, actually, so I guess it doesn't really affect Build much. To be fair. I mean, he can't play Fortnite on the Switch anymore, or collect new Pokemon events. I guess. You will probably be banned from the eShop as well, though, so you'll probably not be able to get more games anymore. I don't know exactly how it works. Dang. I don't want to play Fortnite on the Switch. I'm fine. You get your Nintendo account suspended? Just make a new one. Is skin cancer a common disease? Well, define common. Then you lose all your games. Not if you don't connect your Switch to the internet. Like dementia. Dementia has a lot more common than cancer. Any kind. Son, more like unfun. Ahaha. Like dementia. Yeah, no, exactly. What don't y'all get about that I haven't been done yet? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like dementia, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You don't even know my Switch account? You sure about that? You sure about that? Okay, I actually don't think I've played with you, but if I've ever done a trade with you, which I don't know if I have, I would have your account info. Just so you know. I don't think I have, but just so you know. You did? Well, then you're somewhere on this list, so... Yeah, like dementia, exactly. Send me friend request if you find me. Yeah, I can't be bothered, bro. It's okay, Marco. Only real ones get to be friends with hacks. Yeah, only real ones, like like Devin and David and Patanda and Richard and Whammis and Chef and Marty and Jap and Zilla. I'll just send to him. I have a friend request pending. And Jab and Marty? Oh, my bad. All those Dutch names, and how do you see that list? It's your friend list on your profile. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. The ones who you played with, oh, go to like played with. It's beneath your friend list somewhere. I don't know, go look. No, we only have 14 more minutes of sandwich. You don't see me on here. When did we trade, Bill? Like, you've had online for like 2 weeks. I don't think we traded in the last 2 weeks, so when would we have traded? Oh, did you help me with the Gorgeist effort? You helped me with the Gorgeist effort. You should be there. Does it not work for Pokemon games? Jesus Christ, Sudoku, piss off. Chat BBT is so smart, yes. Exactly. What, where? Bro, am I stupid? Oh, there. No. Oh, is this sorted by recent? I don't know. It is. Look, it only does Super Mario Party Jamboree and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It apparently does not do Pokemon. By the looks of it. It's a lot of Mario Kart 8, Jesus Christ. Whee! It's all Mario Kart 8. It's all Mario Kart 8, jeez. Oh, this is as far down as it goes. I love how it doesn't say what year this is from, just a date. I don't even know what date it is. Is this June 2nd or February 6th? I do not know. It's all Mario Kart 8 always has been, yeah. The Boo PFP. This guy though, he gets it. This is a very interesting list. The frick is that game from? You get some of these are unlockables, right? Aren't they? I honestly do not know. Let's see if I'm on there. Did we ever play Mario Kart or Mario Party together, Bob? Fire Emblem. Ah, okay. Interesting. Nope, so then you're not on the list, Bob. We're getting a new Smash game and Waluigi could be there. When are we getting a new Smash game? Bro, we got a new Smash game like 7 years ago. It's not time yet. Why do you have so many friends? These are not my friends. These are people I've played with. Is this Funky Kong from the GBA? No clue. Look at this Shy Guy. Why wouldn't we get one? I don't know, bro. We got, we had a, they skipped one console for Mario Kart, so why wouldn't they for Smash? Smash Ultimate is still a good game. It has so much stuff in it. I don't see why they would already want to make a new one, necessarily. Why does that Kamek look fuzzy? The frick? Bro's profile picture is just a Corvid Knight. Can you have any Pokemon as your profile picture? That's crazy. I don't think so. I don't know. Bro got 500,000 plus hours on Let's Go Pikachu. Jeez. I got 25 hours on EV and Pikachu. Oh, 60 hours. I played 85 hours of LGPE. What's the game I've played most? It's probably Fortnite, if it's even on this list. 800? Scarlet 765. Scarlet is close. Wait, what is Sword? 845. Oh, 845 Sword. I play more Sword than Fortnite on my Switch now. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. I don't know that. Anyway, it's probably about time I end stream today and go do some more schoolwork. Don't know why you don't like Eevee. Oh, I'm that way too. If you use Other Sleuth, I can use Pangoro and Phantom. I don't know what Other Sleuth does. School is optional. Yeah, I know. Average Sword Aider has 800 plus hours. You know why I have 800 plus hours in Sword and only 765 in Scarlet? Because shiny hunting in Sword is mega slow. Super duper slow. I have way more shinies in Scarlet than I have in Sword, yet I have more time in Sword. Yeah. It can always be fast, yeah, but it isn't for me. Makes normal and fighting moves hit ghosts. Oh. Right, you could also just use Dark move. There's a golf course we can't ever visit in Ultra games, we know. Alright, yeah. Y'all have a nice rest of your day. I'll be back again tomorrow with probably an evening stream. If I'm done with all my schoolwork that I want to be. So, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.